Wow, I'm speechless. I need a moment to get my bearings. I think this song is a written in musical codes. That's a sentence, right? Handed down from the ancients. A code which is the key to a portal to a trip around the cosmos. I didn't take any psychedelics. Weird double spaces around that sentence. Tool just shows us that time is only a concept, and literally on more than one level. Yes, time feels non-existent and irrelevant. That song could have kept on going. I didn't plan on listening to the whole song as my phone data is running low. Good thing this had an ending, because I might have kept on listening till my data ran out. Jesus, did he find $5 or what?
Holy crap, I feel like I just had a stroke.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the And Then I Found $5 podcast. I'm your host, Colton, and this is my co-host,
Frederick.
We're reading Tool comments right now. You got another banger for us, Tyler?
Here, you ready?
I mean,
let's just show how random it is. All right, literally the next song. This hits different when jamming the whole album from start to finish. Danny wanted this whole album to be one long song originally. It was all caps, obviously.
Oh, is that why you yelled in my ear?
Yeah.
So Tool fans are very fanatic. Does anybody else get incredibly creative while listening to Tool? Such an amazing inspiration in life.
I am a 107-year-old wheat farmer from Omaha, Nebraska. I can't hear this song or any other Tool song for that matter because of my old age, but I can tell this song is absolute fire. Something that terrorizes wheat fields. My God.
I'm not sure if I could drive while listening to Tool. I'd probably fall in a trance, crash into something, and when the firefighters come to cut me out, I'd tell them to wait for the album to end. And they'd agree. Wow.
Man.
Hey, I wonder if I could, these people would be interested in Kool-Aid.
No, they're more into psychedelics, obviously.
What if I laced Kool-Aid?
They'd be down.
No, definitely not cyanide.
No, definitely cyanide. Time doesn't. It's just a concept that doesn't exist. So what is death to them?
A Tool song is not only music. It is a complete sensorial experience transporting you directly into higher planes of existence and enlightenment. Jesus Christ.
This comment is from a Russian user whose picture is Richard Nixon. It's a bunch of Russian, then it says, "Come anytime to Mother Russia" at the very end in English. Amazing.
I spent $300 for good speakers because of Tool.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if we could get him to give us $300 for a good podcast. Because of the And Then I Found $5 podcast, the greatest podcast started by two guys in Northern California.
At least the best.
I mean, I think that our podcast takes people to a higher plane of existence.
Could they quote? Oh, that didn't make sense. I was like, oh wait, that one doesn't make any sense for that context.
Could they quote, "Universe, no one in this universe slings the sticks like that. Danny Carey, I am not of this universe."
Well, I am a stone, so I know rock. This is a certifiable grade A choice granite. God.
That's a good one, actually. Listening to this after being on a date with a lovely girl. Sadly, it just didn't feel right. So now, I'm here listening to a song called Invincible and feeling everything but longing for another win very much resonates with me because it's been a while. But at least this song captures what I'm feeling right now quite well. I am not the only one who has been here before. My guy's down bad.
Oh man, this I think my brain's gonna rot. You know what? You know what Tool fans are?
Like a cult?
Very cult-like.
Speaking of cults, have I got a cult for you? That was an amazing segue. Good job, Tyler.
Thanks.
So I was on Facebook this morning, and I feel like I have to caveat this. Facebook sucks. I don't get on it very much.
Yeah, I'd say that too.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked for your opinion right now.
Oh, okay.
This is my bit. Shut up. Anyway, I got on it, and Facebook had a sponsored ad for me to, we're going to call them the United States Shithead Movement, because I don't want to give them any publicity. But it's some kind of weird alien cult. And bear in mind, this was a sponsored post on my feed. And on their profile banner, it just says, extraterrestrials created all life on Earth.
Question, how many lens flares are on the banner?
No more than 100 and no less than 25.
Understood.
Could you describe this banner for the audience, dude? Because it's fucking weird.
All right. So, you know, in elementary school, I know this might go over your head. Sorry. Whenever you created a class project and they're like, you know what? It's going to be a poster. And they're like, hey, kids, you need to put up all the animals you know. So you just go to magazines and you cut them out. And then you find like a picture of Earth. And then you're like, does that make sense to put them like that? And you're like, just glue them on there. I don't want to do any more. So then you just do that. And that's that background, except with like Photoshop.
Yeah, it's really bad. It looks like a...
Oh, sorry. Also, there's a
looks like a
spaceship.
scrapbook.
And instead of like the beam going down, you know, to bring people up, it's a DNA strand.
Yeah, it's jizzing DNA all over the planet. Which is, I guess, kind of how DNA works. Or jizz works.
Gross.
Also, we're going to circle back real quick. When you said elementary school, I don't think the audience knows my educational history, so you just basically said I was stupid because elementary school would go over my head.
Well, they're going to believe what they're going to believe.
Oh, God, this elementary school stuff is probably going to go over your head, but...
I'd like to point out, it was not the content, it was the situation. I think people can imply that you didn't go to elementary school. Unless they're flipping dumb.
Yeah, they wouldn't get it because that's elementary education. Fucking idiots. Anyway, so this United States shithead movement, their description is thousands of years ago, scientists from another planet came to Earth and created all forms of life, including human beings, whom they created in their own image. References to these scientists and their work can be found in the ancient texts of many cultures. Due to their highly advanced technology, they were considered as gods by other primitive ancestors and often referred to as Elohim, which in ancient Hebrew meant those who came from the sky, and it is found in the original Bible, Genesis 1:1. There's a whole shit ton more that I don't really want to read because it's literally draining my brain cells.
Also, this podcast is brought to you by dogs barking.
Today's episode is brought to you by dogs barking. Do you want low-level audio interference? Things to annoy you? Do you want pain in the asses when you're trying to edit? Have you ever considered being woken up at 2:30 in the morning for no reason? Dogs barking. Sign up now to get a free trial of dogs barking. That's... Use our code... use our code Tyler's Dogs at dogsbarking.com to get a free trial of dogs barking.
That's Tyler with an H.
Tyler.
It's silent.
And a backwards 7.
It's silent. Pick where you want to
place
it. Actually, that's the trick. You have to figure out where to put it. Is it TYHLER?
Or just use honey.
Or just use honey, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the smarter thing. Yeah. Probably find a better podcast with more discounts.
Today's episode is brought to you by Honey, the #1 browser extension. It's not. We're not affiliated with Honey, but I would take money if they offered it.
I use Honey. They're pretty cool.
I use Honey too.
I don't know if they're like stealing our data and our
this
or whatever, but it's nice.
This United States shithead movement's logo is the Star of David with a swastika in it. So that's pretty cool.
But wait, those don't go together.
But
horribly maybe do historical context.
wow, Tyler, quite a rant there. You done? The swastika is intertwined with the Star of David is the oldest symbol known to mankind, and it is a symbol of our creators, the Elohim. They call it the symbol of infinity in time and space. You can also find it on the cover of the oldest manuscripts of the Tibetan Book of the Dead, or the Brando Thodo, a book that predicts Nazism by many centuries. See photo. So I get that, like, the swastika is actually a symbol that predated Nazism and stuff. But
fun fact: do you want to know where I first saw a swastika?
Yeah,
on a schoolhouse in Duncan, Oklahoma,
Jesus
because
Christ.
it's used. No, because it was on a Native American school.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a Native American symbol as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like 8 lines.
Yeah, and it predates Nazism.
Lots of things.
But
and it was just on schools.
It seems in poor taste to use it now, especially in conjunction with the Star of Abraham. I don't know. Regardless, it's fucking whack. This cult is weird. So, I'm thinking, I haven't decided, but I may create an incognito profile and message this group and see if we can do a little trolling.
What's your name gonna be?
I don't know. Like maybe Alcorn Tyler?
That's a little on the nose.
Carter Alcorn?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Your brother gets all sorts of weird fucking messages.
I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
The Church of United States Shithead Movement, like, doxes his house.
Oof. Better. Your name should be John Malkovich.
No, what if John Malkovich? What if
middle name Malco.
What if we doxed your brother though, and a spaceship showed up above his house and jizzed DNA all over him?
Well, then they were right, I guess. You know. Also, how many likes has it got?
4,600.
Whew. That's good.
Oh, what the fuck? Now it's 4,600 likes and 4,900 followers. And one person checked in here. I don't know where here is.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they're in space with all the animals that are floating above the globe.
Yeah, their body was found floating by the docks.
You know what I would pay money to see?
What?
A debate with the creator of them and Ken Ham. I would pay top dollar.
But Ken Ham has historical science.
Yeah, I know. I want to see them clash.
I want to know. Bad. I don't know. This is fucking like. Let's look at what kind of photos they got here.
Yeah, just click that like button.
No, absolutely not. What the fuck?
Whoa. What is going on?
So one of their timeline photos is of a picture of a chick graduating with like what is your graduate ceremonial robes like flashing her boobs?
Well,
here is a controversial underboob photo a Quebec university does not want you to see. I wonder what they're like.
What?
Let's keep going through some of these pictures. Are they like a nudist group or something?
I thought that said OSHA for a second. I was like, what a weird photo for OSHA to stamp.
Praying for something implies that despite my omission, I don't already know what you want. Prayer insults me. Also, I don't...
From the Twitter handle of God.
All right.
A picture.
Pictures. All right. Well, these are classic Facebook pictures.
Man, that looks like a profile to follow. You get random inspirational quotes.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of like nudist group.
What the heck?
This is so weird. Gender equality. Hashtag gender equality. I can support that.
A dank meme. Nice.
Free hugs.
That's a
now we're back to
that is a great picture. It looks like
a picture of a UFO with like Moses or something.
Yeah, it looks like Moses.
Every miracle described by traditional religion can and should be explained according to our present scientific understanding. It then becomes obvious that for primitive people of, say, 2,000 years ago, visitors coming from a more advanced civilization and flying machines would be taken for gods, arriving in chariots of fire.
What a group! We got a game plan. So your name's gonna be John Malco, last name Vitch, right?
It's probably not gonna be that. Because the idea would be to appear legitimate, so we can learn more.
What about Blake Norris?
Chuck Norris's nerdy little cousin.
Yeah. Oh, and then your picture
what if I do that and then they just bully me?
Your picture needs to be Chuck Norris, by the way. And then you need to like fill it with pictures of just like classic dudes who like really idolize that type of, Chuck Norris and American flags, and maybe sprinkle in some like weird kind of off the wall inspirational quotes. And
I don't think that's gonna work though, because I'll have 0 friends regardless. So I think I need to go in and pretend I'm like incognito and then act like a crazy person and say I made a new account so that I can talk to them. Because otherwise it's obvious because there's 0 friends. And I'm not invested enough to make like 20 fake accounts. Also, Facebook is actually pretty good at finding them and shutting them down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. They finally stopped all
Whoa. Picture of an alien spaceship between 2025 and 2035. They are coming. Are you ready?
Ooh, that is some classic the world is ending nonsense. I like it.
Equal topless rights for all. There are no such things as miracles, only differences in levels of civilization. I don't know why I keep reading them like that.
I think the Grandioso is warranted.
Looks like the leader's name is Rael.
Rael, huh?
R-A-E with 2 dots above it, L. Which I guess I just gave away who this group is, I guess.
I mean, they still gotta find it.
Fuck.
I mean, I don't think it's too hard to figure it out.
According to Islam, picture of a lady covered with a leaf and a mostly naked dude. According to Christians, a lady with a leaf bikini and a dude with a leaf thing. According to Raelians, 2 naked people. So apparently they are pro-nudism.
Okay.
Interesting. Online chatting with Raelians tomorrow, August 18th. We missed it. Damn.
Why didn't you get this ad earlier?
I don't know. What a fucking trip, dude.
Ooh, more symbols.
Oh, it's crop circle.
Ooh, is it of their thing?
Yes.
There you go. See? Aliens confirmed.
God damn, this is trippy. Alright, maybe... Oh, man, what a wackadoodle thing. At 21 minutes past 9 this evening, it will be 21st minute of the 21st hour, the 21st day, the 21st week of the 21st year of the 21st century.
That sounds like something your mom would post.
That does. They have
also more of that, man. Facebook is a wild place. That there's like these weird niches of posts that are very isolated to Facebook.
It really is.
Those types of things. I saw one yesterday that was like, and I've seen this like a ton. The take your age, multiply it times 6, add 1936, and then subtract 2021, and it's your age, shared by like somebody. I don't even remember who it was.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, does arithmetic like really get your fancy going?
Yeah, I love those because it's like, add this number, subtract these 2 numbers, which is equal to the number you just added anyway.
I really want to make one.
It's your age.
I really want to make one that goes take your age, multiply it times 2, add 10, subtract 10, divide by 2. Guess what it is? That's right, it's your age. like just do
You should
one
do it.
that is like that stupidly simple.
And then just put, are you brave enough to share this?
Oh, I am making... If you make that Facebook page, I'll make a adding up stupid pictures page.
Okay.
And I'll just
And you'll
share
call it
them.
Christian Moms.
No, we actually need to make that one.
I actually want to. That's one of my things that it's on my bucket list. I want to make a Christian Moms Facebook post, like Instagram or Facebook page, and then just share everything that's antithetical to them. Nothing against Christians. I just mean like pro-vaccination stuff and like
I like it.
sprinkle in some atheist memes, that type of thing.
Do the
Just
chalkboard one about the professor that I don't know if you've ever seen that one. I see it literally all the time, where the professor's like, "If your God could do it, something," and then it just rolls down his leg, and they're like, "Boom, miracle." To prove God.
I would have to find something that's antithetical to that. Because the whole point would be to be antithetical to everything of that group.
I think you sprinkle them both.
Lure them in with
lure them in with the real ones, and then they get there and they go, "Wait a minute, I think this is making
that's
fun
like
of
called
us."
Christian baiting.
Well,
yeah,
that would be pretty hilarious.
That would be pretty
You
hilarious.
just throw out some of those. You can share some of mine from my adding 12, subtracting 17, and it's your age. Or it's your age minus 5.
We'll hashtag everything spiritual freedom.
Spiritual awakening.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag love. Live life laugh.
Hashtag pro-life. Oh,
now that's a business plan.
Now that's a
trademark. Anyone listening?
Yeah, you can't have our idea. If you take it, fuck you.
Or if you do, you better let us in.
Credit us.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I mean, I'm probably going to be too lazy to like actually actively do it. So if you want to take it and do it better.
Actually, if someone out there just wants to do that, and then just link us to it,
so that we can see the fun,
and then we'll share it on here.
That's an unbeknownst to us. That's what Carter's doing on his phone right now.
That would be amazing. He's like ChristianMoms.org secured.
.org.gun.
.gun.
Hey, we own the domain for freedom.gun, don't we?
Yeah.
.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, freedom dot
gun.
Yeah.
Freedom dot spelled out gun.com.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to do something with that domain too.
Yeah, we do. Maybe that can be like the hub that we go back to. We make merch with those horrible sayings. I'm just like super dumb.
Freedom.gun.
Here's the question. Do we spell out dot?
You know what? We should make t-shirts that say extraterrestrials created all life on Earth.
Let's do it.
Actually, we should do that, but just say extraterrestrials didn't create all life on Earth.
Probably didn't.
Allegedly, extraterrestrials didn't create life on Earth.
Just throw in like a million of them so you can't figure out. Yeah. They did not do it.
Have you seen those random generated Facebook like t-shirts that's like,
are you a Idaho guy living in California that can't get enough of the whatever, and you're
born on June,
and you're born in June, and your mother's name is Tammy, and you're
yeah.
And they bought this shirt for me, right at the bottom.
My dad is gonna kill my boyfriend, and he bought this shirt for me.
Freedom.gun.
Yeah. We should make some of those and sell them.
Just don't even data pull them, just pick random ones.
Yeah. We could.
What would be amazing is imagine buying one of those shirts, but purposely not getting any of your name or in it. So like anybody who knows, she's like, your name's not Dave. What are you wearing? It's just completely different. And you're like, oh yeah, I've been trying to trick the algorithms. I guess it worked.
I wonder if people buy those.
I've seen people.
Because it would be amazing to actually like find some of those in like a secondhand clothes store.
I have seen a guy wearing them at work before.
Interesting. Where we work?
Not here.
Oh, okay.
Previous.
Interesting.
It was wild. Older guy, as you'd suspect. Most younger generation.
Did I know him?
You probably met him, but you wouldn't have known him.
Okay. Because I'm fascinated by the people that buy that shit.
Take your classic like Facebook post of like, I don't even know. I could probably find one in like 10 seconds of just like the most ridiculous one where it's like and share if you agree to something. He posts those all the time.
I hate that shit so
like,
much.
Are you a firstborn and you are the wily one of the family? Share this like all the time.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but that's like 100% like a.
Oh, it's 100%. Right? It's trying to steal passwords.
Well, no, that is, but I mean, like the people that share that are all old people.
For the most part,
like
yeah.
50s and up.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, this guy's an older guy.
Oh, look. Now that I've looked at them, now they're just going to be forever on my feed.
Oh.
Sponsored.
Oh, you got more. That's fantastic.
It's the same
bad.
Fucking group.
Oh, I hope you get it. I mean, I don't hope you get a ton of them, but I hope you get a ton of them. I want to see if they have variations.
Like, what is Carter doing with his hand? Are you like flying?
I think that's just a spasm. It'll pass.
Is he having a seizure?
I think that'd be a stroke.
No, a stroke would be like, oh, I can't move.
Hey, you know what? Maybe he has it a different way.
If you're having a stroke right now, I hope that didn't offend you. What? That was funny.
Whoa, man. Some people age rough. Holy cow.
You can't scroll through your Facebook feed and say that about your friends.
I mean, he did, though. I did not expect
God
that.
Damn, he looks like shit. Fuck.
Man, I mean, whew, I did not expect that. That's for flipping sure. That's wild.
Mom should have aborted.
Well, jeez. No. He's a perfectly slow guy. Jesus.
But he's ugly as shit now.
No, I just, that was not a flattering picture of it. Oh, man. It was one of those, grew his hair a little long while it was thinning at the same time kind of look. You're like, woof.
Woof. Woof.
Woof.
Alright, well, this is enough. This isn't the fucking Facebook podcast, so.
I mean, it kind of is.
It kind of is, yeah. Facebook sucks. Fuck you, Facebook.
They're going to kill us now.
They're going to sue us.
Actually, Zuckerberg is probably one of those aliens.
Zuckerberg is one of the aliens.
Full circle. That's why it's allowed on Facebook.
It's just down here to smoke all them meats.
Yep. Smoke all the meats.
Did you see that video?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh no, smoke the meats. We're just here smoking these meats. I'm just smoking the meats.
He does. I've seen he looks like a robot that's trying to pretend to be human.
Yeah.
That is what
Maybe
he feels
he's
like.
an alien trying to pretend to be human.
Yeah, and he created all life on Earth.
Ew. Wait, Zuckerberg's our daddy?
Never mind.
Daddy Zuck. Daddy Zuck. Daddy Zuck.
Never mind. Never mind.
Zuck me, daddy. Did you regret that already?
Yeah, Carter, cut all of that out, please. Oh my gosh.
Zuck me, daddy. This is why we need to come into a podcast with a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Oh man. Okay, yeah. Carter, cut all that out. Holy cow.
Every time you say that, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Zuck me, dad.
Oh, jeez.
What if Zuckerberg was your dad? Not like in a weird sexual way, just like was your dad.
Well, I'd be a billionaire, so I would just distance myself. And
you think?
Boom.
Or would you keep close because then you could become like CEO of Facebook someday? and then basically rule the world.
Knowing myself, if it was like, hey, you're born and here's like $3 billion, I'd be like, cool, I don't want responsibilities. I want to go do all the fun stuff I want to do.
Yeah, like drive fast cars and crash them and
exactly.
kill people and get away with it because
you get it.
You got billions of dollars.
Yeah, I would not want to be the CEO. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would either. I would be the entitled rich kid.
Yeah, I would just sell to Twitter. Or does he own Twitter? I don't know.
I don't know.
He
owns Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, so now he doesn't own Twitter.
Yeah, I would just like, oh, cool. And then like as soon as he died, I'd be like, hey, Twitter, you want Facebook? And they'd be like,
duh.
Yeah. And I'd be like, okay, cool. Here it is.
Here it is for like, I don't know, $6 bajillion.
Yeah, by then it'll be trillions.
And by then, Elon or Jeff Bezos or Disney will own it. So
yeah, exactly. We're trying to get to one person owning everything.
Yeah,
we want
at least one corporation.
Yeah, we want a king.
One world government, so that when the aliens come back, alien.
I like how you weren't going to say their name, and now you just totally did.
Oh, because I said it earlier.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point.
But yeah. Anyway, well, I just derailed myself because I realized alien sounds like alien.
Did you find $5 today?
No, I found a sweet Zuckerberg alien.
I don't know if that's a sweet Zuckerberg alien though.
But he's your daddy.
Ew.
Hey, what have you been up to, man?
I don't even remember now.
I should
living
probably
the life.
Pull up Audacity so I can know if this is still recording.
What if it wasn't? We'd probably be better off. Honestly. Anywho, nothing. Literally nothing. School / trying to work out on a semi-regular basis, and that's pretty much my life.
Would you say that your legs are sore?
A little. Not so bad anymore.
Oh, I was trying to create a platform for you to complain.
I mean, God, I hate when I work out on my own behalf and then.
Would you say it's your lower behalf?
Oh, man. Jesus. Well, fans of puns are...
it was so offensive, Carter's leaving.
Oh, my gosh. Brutal. Oh, man.
Oh, I wish we could just end right there. On the greatest joke ever told.
That's right up there with Mike Rowe. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you saying? Your butt hurts?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, my lower half apparently hurts. Yeah. My gosh. But yeah. Normal day to day. I feel like a boring adult now. You ever get in those weeks?
We are boring adults.
Yeah, where you're just like, what did you do this week? And you're like, well, I did do something exciting. I went to Best Buy. It's like,
I went to Best Buy and I was shopping for a new dishwasher.
I went to Best Buy to get a Fitbit so I can keep better track of my heart rate.
I got a new sound bar while I was... I'm sorry, indigestion. While I was there, I got a new sound bar for my TV. It was, I've been eyeballing it. So, I went ahead and upgraded that. The wife, she was pissed, man. But that old bitch, she doesn't want me to do anything fun anymore. Fucking women.
Wow, this just really rolled into the dad, the grill and dad routine.
I'm just out here trying to mind my own business and smoke my meats.
Just... trying to smoke all these meats.
You're trying. My name's Daddy Zuckerberg, by the way. I'm just out here smoking these meats. Anyway,
I think this is the point our Ohio listeners going to click off.
So anyway, I went to Best Buy and they didn't have the sound bar I wanted, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just buy Best Buy."
You'll just buy Best
Buy because
you're
I'm Daddy Zuck.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I was like Geek Squad, more like Fleek Squad, so they're dressed pretty sharp now.
Oh.
Anyway, I think it's about time for a new ex-wife.
You mean like, what was that flipping company that we ragged on? Big something Lou. Or Stu? Which one did we
We went Stu and the other one was Lou.
Oh yeah, Big Lou.
Do you remember that ad read?
Yeah, Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. My God. Hearing that on the radio literally like made my soul hurt. Like it's just such a sad thing that not only is that a thing, but that it clearly sells enough.
I mean,
that there are like people.
I'm clearly a customer.
You're like, preen me up.
You know, Bezos got fucked in the settlement. I don't want that shit to happen to me.
Oh, when you become a billionaire?
Bezos lost half. Well, I'm Daddy Zuck.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Bezos lost half his money to that old hag. I really just alienated our entire, like, female viewership.
It was in jest.
It was comedy. I can say anything as it's comedy.
Oh. Minor cramp, it's fine.
Minor cramp?
Yeah, minor cramp.
Is that like when you're in the coal mine and you get a cramp?
Uh-huh. Yeah, from all the swinging of the pickaxe.
Yeah.
Is that what people mine now?
No.
I don't know.
I was going to say, what are we in the 1850s again?
I don't know.
And you're like a 12-year-old boy?
Well, obviously, because I can fit in the smaller crevices.
They're like, labor laws. Yeah, they have to work more. It's the law.
Do you want your grandmother to live, son? You better get in the mines.
You want your grandma to live? You want to grow up with, like, defects? Cool, get in the mine. Oh, don't worry. It's pitch black and we got doors to shut all the gas in case you die.
Don't worry. We'll bring birds down there so you can know if you'll die or not.
If they die, that means you're going to die, too. Because you're expendable because you're a child. I can always have another one.
I mean, that was like an old school farmer.
That
more
was.
Kids for more labor.
Yeah. I mean, why else would you have kids?
Wow, that's a bold take on
parenthood. No kidding. My parents literally used to say that.
Why have kids?
No, they would be like,
labor?
We had kids for free labor.
And you're like, oh.
I'm like, good. And then they're like, we brought you into this world. You owe us. I was like, I'm a millennial. You think I want to be in this world?
Classic.
I never said that.
The old joke about how it went from like hate my wife to hate my life.
Yeah. It's kind of true though.
Yeah, that is.
Like if you ask a millennial, they're like, well, they would be like, I didn't ask to be here.
It's true.
Fuck you, Dad. It wasn't my idea. You didn't ask me when you...
I didn't want to show up and have to pay bills.
You should have pulled out, Dad.
Oof. What a noise that was.
That was Dad not pulling out.
Jeez. Horrific. Jeez. What are we going to have to rate this now?
I mean, I put them all up as explicit. So.
Okay, well, that's good at least.
Because when you go to get syndicated, you have to say, is it going to be a clean podcast or not? And I was like, well, it's going to someday turn into this, so.
So no.
Hedge my bet.
Yeah. Well, at least we'll be getting our, our main viewership, Ohio guy.
Yeah.
And our California fella.
Did you hear that swallow?
No.
Oh, damn it. Well, there goes that joke.
Darn. Oh, man. Dang it.
The joke would have been that was your mom if she'd have swallowed.
Really just hitting that one. Just going after it. Oh, my gosh.
What, you want to talk about cereal again?
I mean, that was a pretty great podcast. Speaking of cereal podcast.
Actually, though.
Have you listened to Serial Dub podcast?
No. Is that a podcast?
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh.
You should listen to it. It's very, very, very good.
What's it about?
The first one is about a guy named Anon who got put in prison for killing a girl. And he's probably innocent. It's one of those like investigative things trying to like prove innocence, like an innocence project type thing. And then the second season follows a courthouse, just like the inner workings of a courthouse.
Interesting.
It's very good.
Interesting.
Oh no, sorry. The second season covers the guy who went AWOL in Afghanistan because he had a bad command.
Yeah,
and then he ran away.
The dude that lived relatively close to the town I lived in, Idaho.
Yep, that guy.
Yep. A
really
lot
good.
of people hated him there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because
He's not a goddamn American.
we
don't want him in our state.
Yeah, because he went AWOL, but he was just trying to go to a different command, essentially to just bring up a bigger fuss because they didn't listen to him when he talked about how bad his commanders were.
Yeah, well, they didn't like him too much back where I came from.
Well, of course not, because if you quit the military, you're an American disgrace.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that only comes across very apparent when you're in the military, in case you're wondering.
I can believe that.
Yeah, like people that would try to quote unquote sat out because they had mental health issues were literally ridiculed and made fun of.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's
horribly.
That's
horribly.
Yeah. You know what we need more of is like patriotism, because it always does good things for the world.
No, I think we should get rid of patriotism and we should bring in nationalism.
I mean, that's even better. Yeah, nationalism is really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's take nationalism and we'll grow it into fascism.
Ooh, yeah.
That way you have like a very few number of people making all the decisions. Because fascism is always great too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we went from your mom swallowing jokes to like talking about fascism. What a fucking trip.
What a roller coaster. When's the last time you were on a roller coaster?
I was 16 in Disneyland.
Ooh, Disneyland, like in Southern California?
Yeah. And I got yelled at by my grandma because I got a migraine. And I said, I'm going back to the hotel. And she said, okay, here's the cell phone. I said, I'm going to go take a nap. And I went and took a nap. And then she tried to call me and I didn't answer because I was napping. And then she freaked out. She freaked out and thought I was abducted and like came and busted the door down and like yelled at me and shit.
Well, why didn't you answer the phone?
My grandma's a sweetheart though. That grandma is. She's a sweetheart. So she was just worried about me. But as a 16-year-old, I was like, what do you want from me? I was asleep.
Why don't you wake up?
Yeah.
God.
Also, it was like still the age of flip phones. And I didn't even have a flip phone, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What a trip. But, yeah, what were we talking about?
Serial, the podcast.
Oh,
we went on a whole...
Speaking of cereal, this is where I wanted to go.
Oh, yeah. Take your branch, I guess.
I bought some Quakers oatmeal squares.
Oh.
And ate them. And they are so good. I don't even really eat cereal, and I don't drink milk anymore, so it was in almond milk, but it's still good. It's still fire.
I was gonna say some cereal sucks in almond milk.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Or any other,
because it's already kind of oaty, so you kind of just have that oaty taste. It was good.
It's just adding to it rather than creating a new flavor.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely better with like milk,
but who wants all the lactose? You know?
Yeah, because then you're a bathroom mouse.
A stretch, but I'll allow it.
Okay, good.
Only if you found $5 at the end.
I did find $5.
Okay.
It was in the bathroom. It was in the bathroom. I had to pick it out of my poop. Don't know how that got there.
Yeah, that's a...
Oh, it was for my $5 footlong.
Oh, jeez. Not related, but weirdly related. Anyone else think it's super weird that there's certain like dishes where they put the gold foil on it?
Yeah.
So that you just eat gold?
I think it's gross, actually.
Physically or?
Yeah, just like, why do I want to eat gold? I can't, it's chemically inert, so your body can't do anything with it. So you're just pooping gold. Why? I've always thought it's trashy.
Gold.
I just always thought it was trashy.
Maybe.
Have you ever had food
trashy.
with gold on it?
No.
Oh, I haven't either. Have you, Carter? Carter's saying yes. Was the experience worth it? He's saying no. Can you tell us what it was? He's also saying no. He doesn't remember.
Was it in America? Ah.
Was it a...
Oh.
What
I
did
thought
he
this
just give you?
I thought this was... Was it at this place? Oh, that would have been an amazing transition.
Centerfolds.
Now they have free sponsorship. Was it at this place?
Are you giving me the phone number of an escort?
What the... I think he might be. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How could you, Carter? What? Well, here you go.
Are you just like going through your wallet?
That
That was amazing. So, wow, what a ride this podcast has been.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster. Hey, when was the last time you went on a roller coaster?
Oh, hey, on that topic, when was the last time you went on a roller coaster?
2016.
So I was 16 and you went in 2016.
Yeah.
That's
I went on a hurricane when I was in Charleston. Hurricane was coming. The Navy said, don't be in Charleston. And I said, hey, can I be in Atlanta? And they were like, is that not Charleston? And I was like, enough said. And then I had a week off.
How was it?
It was dope. It was Six Flags over... I don't remember if they called it over Atlanta or over Georgia or whatever. But
so
it's fun. Good times. I also went to a bunch of museums and stuff that week. Also, if you're ever in a big city, get a city pass. Super fun.
That sounds like some liberal bullshit. But you have to have a city pass to drive around.
No, it's free admission
like
to all
one
the
of
places.
those fucking vaccine cards.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that shit. Nah, dog. Hey, hot take here. I don't like amusement parks.
Because of the atmosphere, or like you don't like rides?
Rides are fine, but there's so many people. I never have been to an amusement park and not gotten a migraine.
That's fair.
I think that like it's just too overstimulating, and my brain goes, "What the fuck?" And then I'm miserable. And everybody wants to be there for too long.
Oh, that is absolutely a fact. Yeah.
Also, I just remembered I went to the lagoon in Utah. Much more recently.
I
I forgot about that. So I was like 23 when I went there.
I've never been to the lagoon. The lagoon. Even though it's like 2 hours from my former house in Utah.
Yeah, I went with a friend and they were there from like 6 a.m. until like midnight.
Oh, why?
And I wanted to die, but they were doing it to maximize all the time that they could.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but it's not fun after the first like 8 hours, so.
That is one thing that I think people need to do better at is they'll go to those places and like, we have to do everything to make it worth it. Just take the $10 loss and leave when you're not
go until
dead.
You're just satisfied and then go home.
There's a place in Washington called Wild West. It's like the only ish amusement park. It's in like Tacoma-ish area. And we would just go and we'd hit most rides and then we'd go, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I feel like I would enjoy...
Because it was like $20, so it was like, whatever, go there for 4 hours. It was worth it.
I feel like I would have enjoyed like Pandemic amusement park.
When just no one was there.
When there was no one there, and then like I would be done at like noon, and we could go home.
The real trick, if you want to go to an amusement park and have a ball, is get like the fast passes. It's way more expensive, but because it's like it saves your spot in line, right? So you literally just like, it's like the equivalent of getting a curbside like food, where you're like, hey, I want to go to that ride, and they're like, cool. What time? 11:35? Cool. Come here at 11:35 and there will be a seat for you. And it's cool. Like, oh, cool. So then you just go around, chill in the shade, just do whatever. And then you're like, oh, it's time for that ride. And then you go over and you do it. And then you go, hey, you already set us up for the next one? Because you can queue like 2 or 3. And you're like, yep, cool. Let's walk over there. And then you go hang out somewhere. And then you go, oh, cool. It's time to go. And then you go to the next one. It's way better. It's expensive, but it's totally worth it.
Yeah, I really think that like...
Because you can do it in like 4 hours. Like every single ride.
I could live with that.
Yeah,
That might be too many rides though. I'm like an old man.
I mean,
I have had enough of this excitement. This is for the youngins.
For the youngins.
I'm gonna go back and grill the meats.
Full circle.
Full circle.
That's a full $5 circle.
That $5 foot long.
The image of whenever you said $5 foot long and that you implied that you ate a $5 bill, I just imagined somebody opening up the bread and then just laying out $5 bills.
That's what
like rolling it like they do ham, where they fold it in half. Oh. Where they like roll it out and then they put the little like waves, if you will. And it's like, wow, that's a $5 bill.
That's what I was envisioning, is a Subway sandwich that's just got $5 bills in it.
Yeah.
Instead of a.
Does it have any cheese on it?
Well, okay. All right.
Shredded $1 bills.
Carter's gonna know where I'm going with this. I have a huge bone to pick with fucking Subway.
Oh, dude, tell.
Okay, so recently they have what is it? The California Fresh, is that what it's called?
Cali Fresh.
Cali Fresh. All right. Any promotional sandwich that Subway has, right? You go there and you're like, oh, I want the Cali Fresh. What is the first thing they fucking say to you?
Do you want that toasted?
What do you want on it? I don't know. I want the promotional thing. And they're like, cool, but what do you want on it?
Food?
I don't know how to fucking make your sandwich. Your sandwich is on the advertising. Make the sandwich that's on the advertising.
That was very northeastern of you. Your accent there.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I don't know your freaking sandwich, guy. Make it yourself.
Make it yourself, you fucking idiot. Service workers are great, and I don't hate on service workers. But if you put a promotional item out and somebody orders a promotional item, make it that way. If I want a custom sandwich, I'll make the custom sandwich.
Actually, weirdly, I stand by this completely because, as Carter knows, in the Navy, there's Subways everywhere, and part of their like make sailors healthy prerogative. Anywho, so I would go in there and I would get a melt. I think it was a melt. And I had one worker that was like, hey, try with barbecue sauce. It's a little bit amazing. It is, in case you're wondering, because it's meat, cheese, and barbecue sauce, whatever else.
Yeah.
Super good. Works amazing. It doesn't feel like it should, but it does. And I'll go in and I was like, oh, can I get I don't remember. It was like turkey, ham, and something. And the guy would go, so you want a melt? And I was like, I don't know what's on a flippin' melt, but I want those things. And he's like, cool. So do you want a melt then? I was like, if that's what it is, yep.
I hate it.
I already said that.
I hate it. I have enough social anxiety that I hate ordering at Subway because I go there and I'm like, I want the Italian meatball sub. And they're like, cool, what do you want on it?
The meatballs and the sub.
I don't know what's good on it. What am I supposed to put to get a Italian meatball sub?
You're gonna get what you get, all right?
Well, that's what I want them to do.
Oh. No, have it your way? No, theirs is eat fresh. Burger King's have it your way, right?
Yeah, well, at least Burger King doesn't say, oh, you want the
you want
King
a Whopper?
whatever. What do you want on it? I want the option to tell them what I don't want on it.
Hey, can I have nuggies? What do you want on it? Can I get nuggets or chicken fries? Yeah,
can
but what
I
do you
get
want
nuggets? Oh, yeah, sure. What's the recipe for the breading? I don't fucking know. They're your nuggets.
Question for the room. Can I have nuggets? No.
Shut up. How do you make them?
How do you make them? Don't they just like come in a bag? No, give us some ingredients.
What temperature do you heat the oil to?
375? Wrong.
Wrong. Get out of my store.
That makes sense. I want to make that restaurant. It would fail, but man, would that be funny? You walk in and you're like, yeah, can I get like a club and like fries? And you're like, cool, what do you want on it? And they're like, what comes on it? And you're like, tell me.
What do you want on it?
Did you study the menu?
You don't have to make this restaurant. This restaurant exists. It's called fucking Subway.
Hey, you want that toasted? What level?
Can I get the bun toasted? Yeah, what temp and how long?
What's the amperage on the on the toaster? 120? Wrong. How many prongs are on it?
So three?
Wrong, it's non-grounded. I thought it would be. Get out of here.
Get out of my fucking store. Do you want jalapenos with stems or without?
Well, this is Subway, so I want stems, obviously.
All the stems.
If you don't know what that is, go to Gus Johnson's many videos about stems in jalapenos.
Hey, Subway? Sponsor us?
I just had to like...
I want to promote... Oh, sorry, go ahead. I don't want to run you over.
I'll see if I can... I'm going to mention it. I'm going to see if it does still exist. They had a like online game. Remember when that was like a thing when companies would do that? They'd be like, come play our game on the internet.
Yeah.
There was a Jared from Subway one. And apparently it's still...
Did you hunt little kids?
No, it's something kind of weird like that. I'm going to look it up. I don't want to misquote because I'm...
Oh, Jared, eat fresh.
Jared's Pants Dance.
Whoa. Oh,
is it still up?
It better not be.
From kids section to me.
You can't say Pants Dance on a kids game.
Oh, they finally dropped it. Okay. But yeah, he had a game called Jared's Pants Dance.
Ew.
Well, at least that didn't turn out really bad. Oh. How many Subways in the country do you think still has a cutout of Jared holding his pants like that?
I hope none.
I bet there's at least 10. There's some
Yeah,
old
there's some
storage.
in fucking Oklahoma. They're like, I'm in it,
They're like, allegedly. Okay?
Allegedly, I didn't see him do it.
Oh.
I mean, kids complain about everything. Why are you believing them?
Oklahoma would just say something like, he seems like a good guy. We can let it slide.
A good guy. He said he's sorry. He said, I'm real sorry. I don't know why that's the voice of the day.
I don't know. I mean, it's not terribly off from some
anyway,
Oklahoma people I know.
Did you find $5?
Allegedly. I found $5.
Dope. Back on Subway. I want Subway to sponsor us, and I want them to do a promotional sandwich for us.
Called that, and then I found $5 footlong.
And then I found a $5 footlong. But when you
hopefully they don't look through the archives.
When you go to order the sandwich, there's actually no toppings. You have to pick all your own.
Oh.
So you roll up and you're like, hey, can I get the? And then I found $5 footlong, and they're like, cool. What do you want on it?
And
you go. I don't know what's supposed to be on. And they're like, nothing. Just whatever.
And they're like, isn't that just Subway? And they're like, shut up.
It's a brand deal.
It's a brand deal. God. Get your own thing. Also, that used to be Subway, I feel like. I feel like they've completely changed their motto. It used to be like, show up, put whatever you want on there. If you get 3 rounds of meat, we'll charge you extra. But otherwise, it was like $5. And it was like, oh, can I just get everything in here? And they're like, I don't give a sure, kid.
No shit.
Can I get the meatballs and turkey on one side? And they're like, that sounds gross, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Jimmy John's is better, clearly, so I've given up hope anyway.
What about Quiznos?
Quiznos and Jimmy John's.
I thought they went out of business, but...
Jimmy John's?
No, Quiznos.
Maybe they did.
I feel like they're still around, but just like very regionally and very
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
scattered.
there's one in Idaho Falls, Quiznos, because one of my friend's sisters worked there. But that was also years ago, so they may have closed out. I don't know.
I mean, with Subway as a competitor, who couldn't?
Yeah, I mean, when your mascot's a pedophile, how do you compete?
Former mascots.
How do you compete with that?
Good point. Did they ever? They never got a new mascot, did they? Probably smart.
I love that we're calling him the mascot.
Spokesperson, mascot. I mean, what if cereal mascots had scandals like that?
Subway. Eat kids. I mean fresh.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Nah, that's Tony the Tiger.
Well,
That's
kids.
That's his scandal. He eats kids.
Does he?
Well, he's a tiger, so.
That's true.
You ever played Far Cry 4? Tigers are mean.
Oh my god. Have you ever, seen anything about India ever?
Oh, that's, yeah. Fair point.
I watched a video, I think it was actually on Reddit, of, this house with, a screen door, a glass screen door, and there was a fucking tiger just, pawing at the door, trying to get in, and the family's just sitting there all chill as could be.
They're like, it's a strong piece of glass.
And I'm like, fuck that. I'm out of there, dude.
I am in another room with that one locked, in the bathroom with that one locked.
Yeah. Crying.
Yeah, I'm crying.
Naked for some reason.
Well, you're in a bathroom. It's the most natural place to be naked.
Also, just preparing myself for my tiger overlord when he comes to eat me. I'll get the wrapper off for you.
Yeah, but who created that tiger?
Probably the aliens.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. The aliens who jizzed DNA on the planet.
Yep. Correct.
Seeded the earth thousands of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they are coming.
2023 to 25?
I think it was 2025 to 2035.
Oh.
So it's kind of a window. It really, it depends on traffic and,
that's smart.
Is the bus on time?
Big of a window so they can just slowly scoot it out one and then
and then when it gets to 2035 and they haven't showed up, they can reinterpret their text and my bad, it's 21.
No, I'm thinking in 2031 they'll be like 36, and then they'll just shift everything, and then they'll do a big jump and they'll be like, oh no, we found
I don't know
a new
if they
thing.
follow the Jehovah's Witnesses model. It'll be they'll be like, oh, we reinterpret. It's actually 30 years from now. And
40 years from now.
We were wrong again. It's gonna be 40 years from now.
Oh, you mean global warming?
Oh, don't talk to me about that fake bullshit.
They've just been pushing the date back. That's all
That's
I'm saying.
That's an agenda. First, they're we're gonna keep you less than 1 degree, and now they're 1.5. I remember in the 80s when they were it's an ice age that's a-coming, and now they're it's global warming that's a-coming. It sounds like some liberal bullshit agenda. They just want to get rid of the V8s, and they want me to have catalytic converters, and I know that just dampers my fuel economy, so I cut that fucker right off, and I straight piped it out the back. Now I sound like a goddamn Tomahawk missile when I'm coming down the freeway. That's just fucking freedom, man. Sometimes I roll around with a gun in my front seat just so I can feel proud to be a goddamn American. Oh, boy, sweet Jesus. Yeehaw! Woo! Yee! Anyway, one time when I was with my son, I was out cruising around and we saw this fucking liberal in a fucking Prius, and I was like, man, I bet we could run him over with our truck. I didn't do it because, we chickened out and whatever, but I bet we could have flattened it. The dude in the Prius was kind of big, so I didn't really want to fight him right then. Not because I would lose, but my back hurt at the time. So anyway, we went to the bar and got a beer, and I was talking to one of my buddies, and he was like, yeah, I bet you could have run his Prius over. I kind of wish I'd have done it, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you find?
I found a fucking liberal.
Oh my gosh. Not only was that great storytelling, but I've heard stories almost identical to that when living in Oklahoma.
Also,
and they come out of it thinking you'd be like, man, that's awesome. And you're just like,
are you on drugs?
what flipping
What
world
is going on?
is that? Something that I'd be like, you got it all put together, man. Oh my god. Oh, those are the same guys I know now that are twice divorced and their heart's failing, and Yeah.
I like Cummins because it's got cum right in the name.
Did all the heavy lifting for you. Oh, man. Holy cow.
Yeah, that was a thing. Do you think we found $5?
Yeah. At least $5. Maybe $7.
I feel,
Oh, sorry. That's on our brand. $5.
I feel like we've done enough damage to this episode.
Oh, man. Well, I hope we don't make whatever character that was sad.
Yeah.
Because I hope Ohio guy's not that guy. Wouldn't that suck? Then we'd lose all our Ohio downloads.
Right. Hey, so if you made it this far, which is probably a stretch, check us out on Twitter. We're fuck, what are we on Twitter? Oh, 5 spelled out _ doll hairs.
Nice.
And then on Instagram, where then I found $5 1 because some fucking asshole took then I found $5
That's a real.
and doesn't do anything with it. It's a nothing account. So
should we like fight him or
kill him? Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's really what you do. This is America, baby.
Yeah, just run him over with your truck like the previous guy.
So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and straight pipe my car too, and I'm gonna head into this here weekend. Tell you what.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't drive a Prius.
Yeah, fuck them liberals. Anyway, global climate change ain't real, and abortion's bad, and Trump 2020 whatever. I can't do math, so
2020 whatever. I'll just let me know.
anyway, when Trump's president again, I'll probably I'll head out again. Whatever. So okay, bye.
Okay, man.